Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation about excellence in radiology. Excellence in any department or any practice is based on the culture that is being embedded within this institute or department. And this culture is actually what is the image that is being projected by employees and utilizers of these facilities through their daily interaction and experiences. So every organization that has employees and have customers like patients in case of radiology, they have daily interaction and experiences. And these interactions, may that be superb or average or awful interaction, reflects the culture that your organization is living through and is reflecting in the community. When you ask radiologists about what is excellence in radiology, the majority of radiologists talk about excellent radiology reports, reports that have high accuracy and low error margin, fast reporting, large number of cases being done, hence improving revenue generation, or maybe even performing difficult and complicated procedures using high technology machineries. However, does that really reflect excellence in radiology? Aren't we forgetting other aspects, particularly the human aspect behind this and the processes of performing these procedures? Because by talking about good radiology reporting, getting the diagnosis right, improving the revenue, as well as lowering or decreasing the margin of error, we're talking about excellence in outcome. And excellence in outcome does not necessarily mean excellence in culture. Excellence in culture focuses more on processes and manpower and human factor. It is actually well known that you can get excellent reports with high accuracy and low error margin by excellent radiologists who are actually feeling miserable at work. They are not happy in their environment. They are not enjoying their daily practice. Nevertheless, they're producing large number of cases with high accuracy and reaching what is known as the common excellence in performance. But that is definitely not excellence in culture. So it is not the outcome that we're looking for, it is the processes and the people behind the processes. So maximizing productivity or profitability are only means and tools to achieve excellence. Actually, to become better professionals and human beings, we have to concentrate on the manpower behind it, on the environment of the work, where you can actually achieve high accuracy without sacrificing professionalism or personal integrity. So people are more important than processes and profitability. This means that in order to achieve culture of excellence, you have to identify the stakeholders within your department. In radiology, you have patients who have certain needs and ambitions, such as accessibility, speed of delivery of service, being compassionate, feeling comfortable and respected, having professional attitude and performance of procedures by the staff with accurate reporting, and the examination or the test being affordable financially for the patient. As for the employees, they're looking for a good work environment with good pay, quality of work and technology that makes them enjoy the work, having an established career path for improvement and progression, and also being treated with respect and professionalism by other colleagues and other departments and administrators. In the administration, they're more concerned with the compliance and efficiency of the departments and the employees, the cooperation of different interdepartmental issues, quality of the work, as well as state-of-the-art technology so that they are at edge competition and up to par with the community and market requirements. Finally, for the investors, they're more tuned into the return of their investments, the publicity they're getting, as well as the professional attitude they're receiving from their staff. So, based on the interactional experiences that each and every one of those stakeholders, you should identify the areas of pain and struggle and suffering. So by tackling these areas with innovative, out-of-the-box solutions, aiming for optimal experience, you develop culture of excellence. Let's take an example of this, the Ritz-Carlton module. The Ritz-Carlton has a well-established module seeking culture of excellence being delivered to their guests. And they do so by meticulous procedure for employment and for strong training programs and continuous coaching programs throughout all period of employment. And that basically starts from the top of the pyramid, from the CEOs and the administrators, and goes down, being distributed through all layers of management and employees, embedding their credo, their motto, their 3 steps of service, and their promise to their employees and guests as an integral part of everyday's practice of every member of the team. It is the promise of the Institute to the employees, the customers, and the owners to develop such a culture that reflects excellence globally in all aspects. In the Ritz-Carlton, they always embed in their employees to reflect that their place is a place of genuine care and comfort to all guests. They pledge to provide the finest personal service and facilities, and even fulfill the unexpected wishes and dreams and unexpressed desires. They also embed in their employees the pride, the sense of pride of being part of the Ritz-Carlton Institute. And this is reflected in their motto, which state that they are ladies and gentlemen serving ladies and gentlemen. They make sure this is also delivered to the guests by the warm eye-to-eye contact and first name addressing as they welcome them and as they serve them and as they farewell them goodbye at the end of their stay. So by developing such a culture and making sure that trickles down from the top of the management down to the different layers of employees, you establish a culture of excellence from all aspects, not targeting revenues, not targeting volumes, but actually targeting the processes and the personnel. So if you implement this into your radiology department, you'll notice that you have to attend to patients, to employees, to management, and to investors. Each one of those has his own areas of interest that you need to attend to, identify the areas of pain and struggle, and resolve these issues with innovative solutions. Let's start with patient-centeredness. In your department, the department should be an area of genuine care and comfort to the patients. The department should be most competent in its services, and these services should be personalized. Patients should enjoy a warm, relaxed, and professional environment. The staff should be attending to all needs, fulfilling even the unexpressed wishes and needs. This is a personal experience during one of my official stays at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, and it was a nice gesture to have my name embroidered on the pillowcase. That was an unexpected surprise that makes your guest feeling very welcomed, and you feel that the service is being personalized service. This is a culture of excellence. Now, as for the employees, you have to embed in them a sense of empowerment, ownership, responsibility, and accountability, and give them enough space of autonomy and decision-making so they feel comfortable to address and tackle issues of their daily practice without the need of going back to the higher administration in every nitty-gritty detail. This actually empowers them, give them the feeling that they are engaged in decision making and in the overall well-being and progression of the institute. As for the management, it is their role to transmit these values to all employees and create the culture. Creating the culture is not by giving lectures or distributing memos. It's actually by motivating the different layers of employees through external and internal motivation methods and by leading by examples. And this is well illustrated in the Vision 2030 in Saudi Arabia with the slogan of Himma Hatta al-Qimma, where most of the ministries and the administrations have adopted a transformation modules led actually by the leaders of these institutes and these ministries and distributed the overall notion and attitude of change and transformation through all levels so that all people involved are motivated and encouraged to participate in such motion. So in a culture of excellence, you should serve the best interest of patients and promote community interests and needs above your own. And this is actually the notion of being selfishness free, so that you promote patients and communities' needs prior to attending to your own needs. You should seek excellence and commitment in doing the job at best capabilities, even when there's no one looking. The best practices is not who generates most reports or make fewer reports, errors, or get highest pay. It exhibits excellence at a much deeper sense, in a genuine proud in work and deep fulfillment from doing it in a way that makes a real difference in the lives of others before making the change in your own life. And knowing that in doing so, you bring yourself and your colleague to a much higher level of excellence. I think this basically summarizes the overall approach to developing excellence in practice in general and in radiology in particular. What I aim to highlight is that concentrating on workload, number of reports, quality of reports, although it's an integral part of your daily work, however, that does not represent by any means the culture of excellence. It is the overall environment that you develop, and the culture that you raise and nourish in your department, so that all employees, patients, and different levels of managerial and ownership levels all enjoy to an outcome that is based on exceptional high level of performance with excellence. Thank you very much.